So you're with your honey, and you're making out when the phone riggins. You answer it, and the VOS is, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell the girl, and she say, "My dad is dead." Then who was phone? Hello everyone, I'm sitting here on a rainy Sunday morning, and it's a great time to read some creepypastas. I'm working on a few videos at the moment, but this one isn't a regular reading. So in my screen cap stories folder, I have a folder titled Too Bad to Delete, and it's where I keep all my, basically troll pastas. Now you might think, this kind of leans more towards comedy than horror, so it doesn't really fit the channel. But I disagree. I think that these types of stories are such a big part of internet and specifically X culture that I can't not talk about them at some point. So let's not waste any time. Here are some of my favorites. The Demon HAUNTIGN. What the scariest thing you can imagine is? Ghosts? Skeletons? Well, this so tree is scarier than those things. One day, a man was on his computer looking at horror stories. Their door was behind him. Suddenly, a big demons pops out, and a door opens by itself. The man is spooked, but he knows it's just his imagining. He closes the door and sits back at his computer. Then, the door opens again. The man is annoyed. "Get the heck out of here, you dumb demon," he yells. Demons is angry. Next day, man notices all his socks have gone missing. "Curse you, demons," he yells. He's annoyed and calls the police, but they act like he is crazy. So man calls the paranormal investigators. Next day, they's how up playing the Ghostbusters song and get ready to capture the demons. But the demons prepares to be man's wife. "I don't have a wife! Get the heck out of her!" But the Ghostbusters leave, thinking he is a pranker. Man is annoyed, so he decides to kill the demo himself. He goes to punch the demon, but the angry demon possessed the man. Man is fight to the death, but demon is too strong. Still to this day, we do not know what happened to man. The gore and horror death scares. There was this guy once in home with his dog, and the dog ears prick up, and man says, "What's wrong, dog?" Dog goes to window and looks outside, and suddenly face appeared, covered in loads of blood, and there was blood everywhere, and it has no eyes, and it say, "Come to the death and blood killing," and it disappear in a puff of blood. So the man is scared and goes to room. He climbs stairs slow. It makes a creak. But when he get to room, dog is cut in half with axe, and there is blood and guts, and blood is on everything, and there is pools of blood, and dog's eyeballs are on his pillow. So he goes for to hide in basement, and he go downstairs. But in basement is his family, with blood all over, and everyone is cut up with blood and organs everywhere. There is so much blood. Then, suddenly, the monster jump out, and is covered in blood, and it say, "I have killed all your family." You are next. So the story is, never look behind you when it's dark. Oh no! Behind you now! The McDonald's building. Nope, not again. Bloodshed in Kanto. One night, I was playing Pokemon, and things were all normal, except Ash kept looking at me, and it made me scared. So I checked the time, and it was 11:59 at night. I was scared because midnight is scary, and I read a lot of scary Pokemon stories, but I kept playing. But then, I checked the clock on the game, and it said 666 o'clock, which really scarred me because minutes don't go here than 60 on clocks, even in Japan games. Then, I looked at my Pokemon, and all of them had blood on their teeth, which really scared me, so I turned off the game, but it stayed on. So I was really worried by now. And then Ash came out of the screen and stabbed me, and said, "Anybody who plays Pokemon must die, because the game was made by a psychopathic man who only made the game to kill little American kids, because he was still angry about the bombs they put there in one of the wars." After that, every character on the screen died, and I haven't played Pokemon since, even though I really liked it before this time I played it. The end. Day of all the blood. This is the story of a day where there was all this blood. A man was walking around and blood started coming out of him everywhere. There was so much blood that it filled up an elevator. He went to the store and there was just blood all over the place. People were slipping in it and they were all grossed out. He tried to go swimming, and all of the sharks went nuts and bitten everybody. He got chased by all the vampires ever. One time, the blood got a kid and a dog. At the end of the day, everyone decided they would send him to space so that he would stop getting blood everywhere. The scariest part is that the man was you, or he was a lady if you were a lady, and you forgot that this happened. A hook-hand car in the car door hook. One night, a bride go to visit her husband. "Husband?" "Yes, my dear." "Will we be married forever?" "Until death do us apart." The irony didn't catch the grilled at the time, but soon it would. Very soon. That night, they got married. The wedding had everyone in the town there, even the girl's parents and the husband's parents. The party went on until the wee hours of the night, when everyone decided it was time to home. It was a good wedding, say the husband parents. The bridge and husband go to their ceremony in Hawaii, but when they get there, the husband changed. He started getting violence. "No, don't hit me," say the girl. So she pushed the husband out a window, and he did. His hook hand that he'd got in the war fell off, and stabbed him in the back. Later, the girl goes home after finishing enjoy her honeymoon. She goes to tell her husband's parents the bad news. "I'm afraid I killed your husband," says the bridge. The parents looked concerned for their husband's death. "I hope you can forgive me," say the bridge. No, it's not that, my dear. And the parents had a strange look in their eye. You see, Tim, the husband's name, died when he was 3. You were at the wedding, all by yourself. The girl was so shocked she told the parents to pull the car over. But then, they heard a scratching sound. All police found was a scratched car, a small stain of blood, and a hook-hand car in the car door hook.